Hey, it's Dan Nickerson. I've had some customers ask me about using Beaver Builder with Socrates. And my position on page builders has always been that I don't like ones that will really slow down your website. Sometimes they have so many features that people use all the features. The next thing you know, your load time increases by 500% and you start losing your ranking in your search engine. And most of your users really don't care about all those like fancy bells and whistles. So that's usually my position on this. But I know a lot of people are using Beaver Builder, and so I did install the Lite version, and then I bought the premium version so I could test it with Socrates. And I can basically confirm that it works really well, and it does not increase the load time barely at all with Socrates. It only loads a few files depending on what kind of elements that you're using on the particular template. And it works great. So if you want a cool kind of front end modern design and have the Socrates traditional blog back end design all fast and SEO friendly, then Beaver Builder works great with Socrates, and Socrates is a great base theme for Beaver Builder. So I can recommend that. I'm going to show you how to use it right now because we do have a template that's specifically designed to work on these full width style designs, and it works great for any kind of page builder. So let me show you the back end of this, and I'll show you how to make a quick page with Beaver Builder and Socrates. So I'm going to go back into the area here. You see I have two versions, the Lite version and the standard version. I'm going to deactivate the standard version, activate the Lite version. I'm going to go into Pages, Add New, and I'm just going to type in Beaver Lite here. And then with Socrates, you need to choose the Home Sections template. So the Home Sections template is basically designed for home pages that have sections. Sections being full width sections with usually a fixed width content area. So you want to choose that template, and then you can go and hide all of these elements here. Now it does work great with the top bar, the header, the primary nav, but for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to use the default version of Beaver Builder that's just a clean kind of install. So I'm going to click on Save Draft, and now I'm going to go to Page Builder, and it will load up the Page Builder Lite kind of demo and area, import area. So these are layout templates that come with the paid version of Beaver Builder. So just good marketing on their part saying, hey, this is how you get all these fancy templates. You need to be a paid member. So it's up to you if you want to purchase it. It is a pretty good deal, I will say, after looking around and playing with the standard version. And I'll show you that in just a moment as well. So I'm going to cancel this. So now I have a very blank, clean canvas to build a website with, right? So say the first thing I want to do is add kind of a top banner header area, right? I have the one column right here, and I just drag it over. And then I would choose this little tool, wrench icon, right? And it lets me change the width to full width. So this is the full width across the top of the browser. And then I could choose a color if I want to. And I have say I wanted a red top. There is a red top nav area, right? If I want to add content, I could go in here and just drag a text box, and I could say something like, this is my title, like so. And if I wanted to, I could make it an H1, I could bold it, I could make it white, I could center it, and there's my title, right? So it's right there. And if I say I want to make this an image background, I could go back to, the wrench, and I could go back to here and choose photo. And then I could select photo from my media library. So if I chose like this image here, like so, and save, I then have a image background. So next thing I want to do is, let's say I want to add more rows here. So if I want to add two columns, I just drag the two columns over. If I want to add a photo to this area, I could go back here. I'm still getting the hang of this. I've literally probably used this for less than a half an hour. So I'll drag the photo, select the photo, I'll grab this image here, I'll select it, save it, and now I have an image on the right. And if I want to add text here, I go to Add Content, Text Editor, and I could say, this is my left column text, like so, and save it. And then I have a really simple little web page, right? A lot of people think about different sections. Let's just say I wanted to break this up with a different section. I could go and add another row down here, and I can click on the icon again, the gear icon again there. It's not the gear, the wrench icon, make it full width. And if I want to make a divider, for example, I could choose color, and I could just go in here and just add a really funky color there. And so there I have a quick little web page made with the Lite version of the page builder. So if you want to make quick landing pages and those kind of things, you can do it. Of course, you can do it with Socrates too, but that's essentially it. I'm going to publish that. So there's published changes here, and this is what the page looks like, except for my little admin bar. Now, if I wanted to make the same look with Socrates, I of course could do that just using the Socrates shortcode. So if I go in here and grab the Socrates full section shortcode, like so, there it is. If I wanted to add an image here, I could go into add media. Let's just say I grab this image here. I'm going to copy this URL. I'm going to paste the image in text mode, which is here, like so. Then I have this content here. This is my title. I'm going to put that in the section content there, like so. I'll go back to visual mode. I'm going to make this white. Once again, this is a longer way to do it in the sense, but it doesn't involve having a third-party plugin. And then if I wanted 2 columns here with this, I could go back here. I just want to show you that you can do the same thing in Socrates. There's my 2-column layout here. I could grab that content there, paste it there. I could grab this here and paste the image here. The one more thing I need to do is put this inside of the section shortcode again. So I'm going to grab the section shortcode, full section. I'm going to grab this code here. Let me go to text mode. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to paste this here. I know this is complex for some people, but I'm going to change the background. I'll keep that background color like so. And now if I click on preview here, there's the Socrates version of that same page using the section shortcode. Pretty cool, huh? So it's just a gray background, but title, image on the right, and it doesn't involve using a third-party plugin. So you can do it with Socrates, just takes a little bit more work, but you know, if the page is going to be up for 5 years, then maybe it's worth spending 5 minutes. So that's how you can do that. Now I'm going to show you how to use the Beaver Pro version. I'll click on activate here, deactivate here. I'll go into pages, add new. I'm just going to type in Beaver Pro, right? I'll choose my home sections template again. I'm going to hide all these elements. I think I mentioned that, maybe I didn't mention, but you can show the top bar of the header primary nav. It actually looks great with Beaver Builder if you want to stick with the traditional look, but for the sake of the demo, I'm just hiding everything. So I'm going to click on Save Draft, Page Builder. Now when I load this, it's a completely different look because it's the Pro version, right? You have the rows and you have pre-built templates and you have all kinds of stuff. So pre-built templates, they have different landing pages. They have different content pages, but I can scroll down here and I can look for a particular design that I like. So maybe I like this about business page, right? So I just did one click and that entire template loaded in here. So this is inside of Socrates, using Socrates as the default theme for the Beaver Builder plugin. So it's pretty cool. So you can just go in here and edit anything you want, change the background, change the design. You can append pages to this. So let's say I want to make this page longer. I can scroll down and I can grab this content page. I could grab this little About Us section and append it to the new layout. If I do that, I scroll down here and there's the About section. So one of the cool things too about this is it has really cool modules for adding in things like video and separators and galleries. So think of these like shortcodes, but they're already pre-done, kind of built-in shortcodes. You don't have to do a lot of coding. So one of the most useful ones, which I think people get the most value for, which is worth by itself usually a money fee for free money, is the subscribe form. So I can click on the subscribe form here and I'll actually choose my opt-in service, choose a list. So I choose an account, choose a list, and click on save, and I have a full opt-in form. I didn't put this in a column, so let me change this to a column. I can go in here and add in rows, make a 2-column layout there. Oops. And I can just move this. See, you have the little drag and drop, and now I have the subscribe form right there. And I can put my text on the other side if I wanted to. The whole point of this video is that Socrates works great with Beaver Builder. You have a very minimal impact on the load time, and you can design some really nice looking websites. So I hope that answers your question about using Beaver Builder with Socrates, and good luck, and let me know if you have any questions on live chat. Thanks.